see what kind of trouble we can get in. See what we did to our range. All right. Range went down a little bit, that's fine. Another thing is, I don't know if you can see it, I got this end-track mirror and I moved it over to the handle grip, and I moved the digital display over towards the center of the handlebar. And I don't know, it works. It gives me a lot more visibility on my mirror because I'm further out over the handlebar. I can see back a lot better. Just something to think about if you get a mirror. When it was here, you keep seeing your shoulder. You can't really see behind you. It's much better this way. Like I can see right now, there's no cars coming. Isn't that something? All right. This is a fun little trail here, and it ends in sand. We'll try to go through the sand and see if we can get anywhere. I don't have high hopes, but we'll give it a shot. A lot of trails around here. And also a lot of horses go on these trails, and so you see a lot of horse poop. And those are, you know, some, like right there. Jesus. Big ass poops. We're not talking little people, we're talking big ass. Like you could climb on top of it and be 6 inches off the ground. You gotta constantly be aware of horse poop. Right there, horse poop. It's like landmines. Last thing you wanna do is get your tires. See here, look at all this crap. You guys seeing this? Horse poop, horse poop, horse poop, horse poop. Can you imagine if you were able to just take a dump anywhere you wanted? Like a horse or a dog. Horse poop. It's crazy. Horse poop. Horse poop. More horse poop. It's just crazy. Look at that. There's even more freaking horse poop. Jesus. These things must lose like 12 pounds when they go for a freaking walk. There's more horse poop. Why don't they poop where they stay like the rest of us? You know, it's like unbelievable. I feel like I'm gonna just take a dump. I don't think they even stop. I think when they're walking or, you know, trotting and they got somebody on their back, I think they just dump right there, like as they go. Wouldn't that be something? You're like in the middle of a soccer game and you're like, your eyes roll back in your head a little bit because you're taking a dump as you play. You're getting ready to kick a goal and the poop just slides out of your butt, you know? I always say when I upload these videos that they're not for children. All right, look, more horse poop. Fresh, that's fresh. Horse is probably like 5 feet in front of me. More horse poop. Damn. All right, we're coming up on that sand. Gotta be real careful. It's not very easy with this thing. Is this it? This might be it right here. All right, well, not yet. It's getting there. Starting to get a little looser. A little more loose sand, a little gravelly. And then it becomes sand, and I just am gonna freaking go all over the place. Let's see. Here it comes. Let's see if I can make this happen. All right. All right, not bad. All right, quick comparison. On my hardtail, mid-drive, electric bike, 750 watt motor, I went on this stuff, and I was all over the place. And now, so far, okay, 11 squirrels. I'm doing okay. It's pretty loose sand here, people. 12 squirrels. This thing's doing all right. I think it's the heavy tires, the wide tires. 12 squirrels and a bunny, but I'm actually doing all right. Yes, it gets even more. Okay, 13 squirrels, 14 squirrels, 15, 16 squirrels. I don't know if you're seeing them all, but I am. 16 squirrels, 17 squirrels. That was a little baby. 17 squirrels. Yeah, when I came down here on my other bike with just the rear suspension, not that that really matters for traction, I wasn't doing this. I was like walking my bike right now. I was walking my bike. But I'm riding it, people. These tires do all right in light sand. If you're in heavy sand, okay, now we just freaking rode through some horse poop. If you're in heavy sand, you're screwed. It's not gonna happen. Like on the beach, you know, like right when you get up where you park, put your blanket and all that, you're not making it happen. But on light sand that's maybe, you know, it's like the loose sand is maybe like 2 inches deep as opposed to 5. You know, not huge mounds. You can do that, but you're not making it if it's much deeper. This is not a sand machine. But I don't know many mountain bikes that are. I don't know many motorcycles that are, frankly. Oh, little slippage just because it's sand, people. I don't know if you can tell, but this is pretty loose sand here. But we're flying along. Look at this, 20 miles an hour in the sand. 14 squirrels, I believe. If I'm wrong and I'm off by 1, don't kill me. I know the squirrel count is very important, so I apologize if I'm off, but I believe we're at 14 squirrels. "23 miles an hour in the sand." Okay, now it starts to become harder packed, which is pretty cool. All right, now we're flying. 26. Going through a horse dung alley. Needless to say, I've pretty much been just using throttle. When I'm riding through dirt trails and all that, you're having to negotiate a lot of stuff, including dog or horse shit. You don't really want to be worried about pedaling. You just want to kind of concentrate. So I just use throttle. Much easier. It's also more fun. Total grip now, because we're in, like, you know, dirt. Horse shit. Like a champ. The machine is handling it. I feel like if my machine could talk, it would say, you know what? I appreciate you for all the care and concern, but for the record, I don't like cacti or rocks. And or U-turns. And I would say, you know what? I appreciate it. I understand. And I'm gonna do my best to stop that from happening, you know? So, anyway, if it could talk. But needless to say, stay away from freaking bark. Big pieces of bark, that's another one. Stay away from bark. Hey there. Making friends. Friends I am making. It's kind of funny when you take your dog out and your dog like sniffs another dog's butt. You're like, oh, you're making a friend? I'm not making friends. That guy just waved to me, you know? But it's kind of funny when you put it that way, like, oh, I made a friend, you know? All right, we got some loose sand here. It's getting looser. Oh boy, it's getting really loose, people. Oh my God, we got some horse crap. Okay, this is getting really loose right here. I'm waffling. I'm going all over the place. I made it. Yeah, I was like all over the place. Woo. Down there, is that anything? No, it's a freaking, you know what I'm a big fan of? Signs that say this road is going to end at a dead end. Like, why wouldn't they put a sign? Now we're gonna cut through because we've got a dual sport. Again, tires are a little flat because of the lowered air pressure, so not feeling as nimble as I usually do. Wow, there's 14 squirrels, I think. Is that 14? We'll call it 14. It might be 15, but we're gonna call it 14. Maybe it's 15. Does it really matter? A lot of squirrels, people. Yeah, because I lowered the air pressure, I don't have like the same top speed right now, which is fine. Just interesting, thought I'd share. All right, just trying a little path I saw over here, another horse trail. So we will undoubtedly see our fair share of poop. It's a little bit sandy, but the sand is a little harder than before. So we're bumping all over the place, but I gotta tell you, got some grip. I'm not really sliding. So that's pretty cool. Of course, this guy's in my way now. Do another one, see what happens. See if I can up my speed a teeny bit. We're not at speed right now, we're at range. Check. Speed. Alright. 20 miles an hour. $20 an hour. Can't really go much faster than that. Oh well, 21, 21, 23, 24. Wow, not bad. I've got grip, people. That's pretty cool, right? Always amazed at riding in sand because it's like, it's so freaking loose. You shouldn't have any freaking traction, and when I do, I'm like so surprised, you know? Little horse course, whatever you call those things, little horse run. Would you ever go on somebody's channel and say, man, that sucks that you're running red at your stop signs? It's like, dude, if you're just watching my channel, then just freaking enjoy yourself or leave. Don't freaking tell me I shouldn't be running stop signs. I'll run the way ride my bike the way I want. If I'm the one that gets the ticket, then that's my problem, okay? I don't know, it's just kind of funny, like, people love to comment on shit. And then here's another one. I put out that 31 point 1 month review, right? 31 criteria. Like, that should be incredibly helpful. And it was like my #1 video, and I've got over almost 800 views and all these likes and everything. Some people actually disliked it. How could you dislike that? Like, it says 1 month review, 31 criteria ranked 1 to 10. That's the title. And you know what the video's about? 31 criteria that I rank 1 to 10. How could you possibly dislike that? You don't like my voice? You know, you don't like the cinematography? I mean, like, what? I don't get it. So it's just bewildering to me. There's just a lot of haters out there, and it's just kind of sad. And I would argue that most of those haters probably don't even create their own content. They just like to critique others, you know? I'm not really bitter, people. I just think it's kind of funny, you know? This thing ends here pretty quick. Been up here before, and I was like, oh, what a cool trail, and then it dies. All right, we're not going down there because they're not coming back up. You guys see that? There's no way we're coming back up that. A lot of horse areas around here, so this is another freaking horse trail. Feeling like taking a dump, people. That's what everybody else is doing. That's all the horses are doing. Why can't I take a dump? Is this video for children? No, probably not. Rated PG-13. No nudity, no smoking, a little bit of heavy language or whatever you call it, extreme language, I don't know how you say, and some adult discussion topics. So, not for children. It's not really my target demographic anyway. I don't see a lot of children buying a SUPER73 or you know, an expensive electric bike for that matter. Anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. I tell you, man, this area, there's so many freaking trails. It's unbelievable. Like, everywhere you go, there's a freaking trail. Unbelievable. You know when your tires are a little low, like when you have a flat, you're not quite as nimble. You know, you can't quite carve as easily as you used to. Because you have more surface area of your tire on the street. You know, you have less, yeah, so anyway, finding it a little harder to steer just because I lowered my tire, so just interesting. See if we can pull air on this one. Ready? The speed bump. Oh yeah! I mean, I literally, just so you know, I could have been 1/4 of an inch in the air. I think. That's some freaking air! Sidewalk riding! Loving me some sidewalks! You ever ridden a bike on a sidewalk and had a cop tell you not to? I have. He was what I call a dingus. He yelled at me for riding on the sidewalk. And I was like, you know what? There's nobody here. There's no bike lane where I was. And so, you know, what do you want from me? I'm like, dude, you don't really have anything better to do? That's when you know it's sad, when cops have nothing to do. And we're paying their freaking salaries and they literally have nothing to do. Got a trail over there. All right, coming up on my bike. That'll do it, people. Peace out.